I'm from the federal government, and I'm here to speak to you on behalf of the Drug Enforcement Administration and our nation's drug laws. Lately, we've been getting some pretty bad press. The United Nations wants us to legalize drugs, and there are people in the House of Representatives that want to get the federal government out of the business of marijuana enforcement. That is ridiculous. We just wanted to take a moment to point out some of the essential things that our drug war does for all of us here in America. Without the Drug Enforcement Administration, who would keep the black man down? Not a lot of people know this, but once upon a time, white people owned black people in this country. Awesome, right? Then this guy came along and ruined it for everyone. But then we figured out, you don't need to own people to make laws to make their lives miserable. We called it Jim Crow. It was amazing. Then this guy came along and ruined it for everyone again. Things were pretty bad for a while there. Black people were improving their lives and taking jobs and moving into neighborhoods that used to belong just to white people. But then, in 1973, Richard Nixon founded the Drug Enforcement Administration and changed everything forever. Back then, we had less than 0.2% of our population in jail. That's less than 400,000 people. But now, today, we are closing in steadily on a full 1 percentage point. That's almost 2 million people. But wait, you may say, do we want to have that many Americans in jail? But don't worry, they're just black people. Some people say half of all black men spend some time in prison. Thanks to the drug war, white people can lock black people up again. These men are not only locked up for a while, but they're so traumatized in prison, and they have so few opportunities that when they get out, there's really nothing they can do other than be a further liability to their communities. There are even more benefits. Thanks to our nation's drug laws, we here at the DEA and law enforcement professionals across the country can invade black people's homes at any time. We'd have had a hard time doing that under Jim Crow, but not now. Thanks to this great nation's drug laws, the position of white people on top is secure. Remember that next time somebody tries to tell you that the $50 billion we spend on the drug war is wasted. Has anybody got a light? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking at this? Drug laws aren't for rich people.